It's interactive, and Aisha has joined me. Good evening to you, Aisha.
Good evening, Israel.
Okay. Can we take camera 3?
Israel.
This doesn't show you really well. I mean, we want to appreciate.
I was just going to compliment.
Yeah, but you're on the spot now.
Okay.
This camera didn't do justice.
So David, can we have Israel in full?
Let's take this other camera. This one doesn't do justice. Anyway, let's get on with your interactive.
But I must say, you know the colors that I love. Okay. I love your beautiful
so
shirt.
now they can see you.
Oh, come on.
Now they can see you.
And Israel, you're looking great tonight. I like your jacket, very on spot. Yeah. Come on. You do all. All right. So you know how to join the conversation. It's on facebook.com/joynews-on-TV. Now, football, they often say, is a game that unites us, and that's why the love for football never dies. But recent events in the Black Stars camp, plus the poor performance of the Black Stars at the just-ended AFCON 2017, has dampened the love and spirit of many for the Black Stars. Many are those who are calling for the heads of Coach Avram Grant and GFA President Kwesi Nyantakyi, who they think are the cause of the woes of the Black Stars. I need you to share your thoughts on this issue. Should the duo go or stay?
They are not trying for us. Yeah.
Nyantakyi, he has been there for about 12 years. He has nothing to show. Our Premier League is dying. Our Division 1 is dying. Our Black Stars too cannot bring cup. Avram Grant has been here for 2 years. What have Avram Grant done? The same players, each day the same players, anytime the same players. We have been to this tournament, we have been final, semi-final, nothing to show. So why should they be there? Especially Kwesi Nyantakyi. I'm appealing on Nana Akufo-Addo should do something about it. Nyantakyi should be sacked. Nyantakyi should be sacked, and maybe we will be banned for 2 years. Nigeria did it and they won the AFCON. So maybe when we do that, we can win the AFCON. It's better we sack Nyantakyi and win the AFCON, keep Nyantakyi and still we can win the AFCON.
It's not something I would decide. This is something Ghanaians themselves have to decide, and the teams and the managing board and all the rest of things. Check into his performance and all the rest of things like this last competition. They have to look into it to see if it's something necessary to sack him or for him to stay. But for me, I think maybe you can give him some time, to, reshuffle himself, meet up with, capability as a coach, do something, because the nation needs him to do something, more especially Africans, Yeah, we want him to, every coach should do something so that we can always bring it off at home,
No, I don't want them to be sacked because they are very good people. One, the coach is a very good coach. And then the FA boss too, they have done a lot for Ghana Football Association. You understand? So there is no need to sack them. We want them to remain there till we get this cup. I think by the grace of God, next 2 years, definitely we'll get this cup. I believe it. In Cameroon, we will win this cup. Surely that will bring this cup to Ghana, honestly. So they shouldn't be sacked. They should leave them. They should continue their job. Nyantakyi should continue as the FA boss. The coach should continue as a Black Star coach. That's all. That's the only thing we want.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think Kwesi Nyantakyi should resign. As for the coach, the time is up. He has finished the work that he has to do. So he is already leaving. So a new coach should come. And I prefer the Morocco coach. Yeah, I like him a lot. And I want him to come and coach the Black Stars for us. Yeah, that's all.
Oh yes, they should be sacked. After all, we have given Nyantakyi 12 years and 12 years trophyless for the national team, the senior national team. And as for Avram Grant, the least said about him, the better. I don't know, maybe probably those who employed him get a little this thing from him. So that's why they fear to sack him. But the two of them needs to be sacked.
All right, so Israel, let me ask you this question. What at all on earth do you think is the problem of the Black Stars? The reason why they can't perform the way they used to?
Okay, I'll say it's a multiplicity of factors. Just like our electricity supply challenges, it's a multiplicity of factors.
Exactly so.
A bit of it, some money somewhere along the line. A bit of it, the human, yeah. a bit of it, the talent.
The talent.
I think the way we go about scouting for our talents is defective, or it doesn't work for us.
Exactly.
So that we have a few people who find their way into the Black Stars, but they don't really represent the talent we have in this country. Because there's so many people who play ball very good football, except we don't go about harnessing those talents very effectively.
Would you blame the game of politics in this?
Well, yeah, there's politics in
there's some politics.
There's politics in the football,
and wherever there is politics,
I think we should have an academy system where, or even from the school level, the senior high school level, we pick them, we harness them,
train them,
and then that's why President Mohammed's idea of that SHS dedicated to sports, it's a good thing.
It's a good thing. I think in Turkey they have something like that. They call it Project Child. They pick you from age 10, and if it's football, they're nursing you. They will nurse you from age 10, and so this is what you're trained to do. I think something like that
Aisha,
would
for
be
instance,
bad for us.
will be a perfect tundra if they are.
Let's
check
on Facebook.
He has to tell us he should have been long gone. He comes to consumer taxpayers' monies and nothing comes out of it. What I don't understand is why they pay foreign coaches huge sums and pay local coaches with pittance. Local coaches will deliver jealously if such remunerations are offered them. Avram Grant is the worst to have happened to Ghana football. Richard says the politics the minister nominee Isaac Kesiama and his compatriot Mustafa Hamid started and corroborated by Kwesi Nyantakyi is what is spoiling the team. The team now has camps, especially as some openly supported one political party. Once they were unable to bribe even Kalipo, to bring even Kalipo to Nana Akufo-Addo, I think those MPP politicians must learn their lessons. Sani Mohammed says, what of the GFA management? They bring the coaches and impose players on the team. So do you respect the coaches
do you
expect the coaches to do well when they are not given the chance to select their own players? Just see what Kelvin wrote recently. And Anaman says, why not? What are they still doing there? I'm surprised Avram Grant has still come to Ghana. Don't worry, countryman Songo will get them.
Mate Humble Hero says, let who the cap fit, let them wear it. I suppose that's what you want to say. They told us they will win and bring the cap to us Ghanaians. So where is the cap or trophy? He should what is okay, he should do what is honorable. Richie Douglas says, I said definitely someone will highly support this abysmal performance of this entire Avram Grant team and its technical team, and also with this entire political colors exhibited by the whole team. Stephen Ayegugo says the GFA president can stay, but Avram Grant must go because he was picked to do well in 2015 AFCON and then win the 2017 AFCON, which he failed. Our FIFA ranking fell from 37th to 54th. He has no good luck for Ghana. Hashtag bye bye Grant. The Mede Simon says, yes, GFA should be dissolved, and that would mean automatically Avram Grant leaving for good. This will save Ghana dissipating resources on football. Ogato Fake says, it's very true that the dismissal of the GFA president is very key. Lately, squadding the Black Stars is more monetary / protocol than capability / will. The GFA is so corrupt that not till Ghana enforce change into the Football Association, they can't win anything for Ghana anymore. Ghana sucks a lot. And those are some of your comments on Facebook. Also, in the wake of increasing unemployment among the youth, where job hunt has become a great struggle, a promise of 500,000 jobs comes as very good news, right? So that's exactly what Tourism Minister Designate Catherine Abelema Afeku seeks to do with the Accra Marine Investment Drive when she is given the nod. Well, while some see this as very refreshing and heartwarming, there are those who feel it's overly ambitious and may be difficult to achieve. So tell me, what do you make of this idea of creating 500,000 jobs? Is it feasible?
I think it's very, very feasible. In every country, when you want to do anything, there's a need to prioritize. If you prioritize that you are taking tourism very seriously, what it means is that whichever place that is a tourist site, you pay much attention to the place. Now, when you go to some of our tourist sites, you realize that even the roads leading to the tourist site is very, very bad, very poor, in a very deplorable manner. So first of all, we have to invest. If we invest, we can be able to achieve exactly what the minister is talking about.
Yeah, I think it's very feasible. It's just a matter of rebranding. We have a lot of tourist sites or attractions in Ghana here, but they have been neglected over the years. So if much attention is being put there, like resources, we pump a lot of resources. Dubai have done it. Now Dubai has turned into a tourist site, and they have been able to generate a lot of income from the tourist site. So I think it's very simple, very feasible. Just a matter of we paying much attention to the tourist sites, and we can generate the income that we want from there. Yeah, I think it's very good, even though if that amount that she quoted, even if we can't get there, if you put much attention there, we can hit that. Even if you can't hit the target, you can raise some income from there, because other countries have done it. If you go to the northern sector, for instance, there are a lot of tourist sites there, just that they have been neglected over the years. Salaga has the Salaga trade market, and there are a whole lot of tourist sites in Ghana here, but they have been neglected.
As an individual, I believe so much that this is very feasible, because in Ghana we have a lot of tourist sites and tourist. So if she is saying that it will be able to produce 500,000 jobs, I think it can happen. But the only thing that they need to do is that they need to revamp our old museums that have collapsed. It's just about revamping and rebranding. Because when you revamp it and you rebrand it very well, obviously the publicity will come, and many people will come in to visit those various tourist areas. So I think it can create those jobs.
If you go to a place like a Paga, where the crocodile, I mean, if you're able to probably put in a lot of investment, I mean, look at the castles that we have. They have a lot of them. If you're able to package this whole thing very well, on the average, every year the people will come. Definitely we need tour guys just to take the people around. If you look at our beaches, for instance, if every weekend, even we can employ people even to sweep the place, those that will sell food around the area, those that will even sweep, and then the tour guides are not those things. So I think, from what you're saying, all that we are looking for is the political commitment, and then the amount of money that they will put in. And then if they're able to do that, trust me, our country will have a lot of things to cheer for.
But Israel, I think this new tourism minister, with the kind of plans and ideas she wants to implement, she has a lot of work to do, especially now that we have a lot of the youth not patronizing Ghanaian culture. They want to do a lot of things like the Western world. They want to dress like Western people. They don't really care about what we have in our country. Don't think so.
You can have all the wonderful plans. It's about implementation.
Exactly.
And the resources to make them happen. So yeah, that's what has to happen. You can have the beautiful plans, but plans alone are not enough.
They don't work out unless you implement them. Okay, so let's see what people are saying.
Kwesi Nyantakyi says, there is nothing impossible on this earth. If in Dubai they can reclaim the sea and build a Palm Island, which made history in this world, then why can't Mother Ghana be in the history books for good reasons? It's possible if good mechanisms are put in place. Richard Kweku says, these people keep promising, though they have started running away from most of their phantom promises less than a month in office. The ministers are contradicting themselves about the creation of jobs. I pray she gets the nod, because the failure to do national service has become an albatross around her neck. Shepano says, for me, all what I am praying for is that he would pump money into the creative arts industry so that Ejako can work and get money. Marco Rexo says it will be feasible or practical if only it is not going to be just a phrase, but something going to be done. And they keep saying all sorts of this, but seem to forget when they are in office. But this MPP looks like they are going to act accordingly. So let's see if this is going to be done rightfully and it's not going to be an avenue for stealing money.
Bam. And Papa Began says, bad to say so it won't work till she rolls out her plans to make it feasible, so time will tell. Kofi Sam Klinsman says it can create some jobs to some extent, but the quoted figure looks quite political, and she puts it in quote. Richie Douglas says, nothing is impossible. Bear in mind that she is not God. Clearly, no one is perfect. Please, madam, give it your best shot. All the best. Nasir Hassan Yaima says, yeah, nothing is impossible. Even the word itself says, I'm possible. And those are some of the comments that you've been sharing on the Facebook platform. Finally, relationships, especially that of love, thrives on several factors, which many believe include little things like beautiful surprises, gifts, sweets, and romantic words, or even an offer to help out with a task. However, there are some little things also which can make a relationship go sour, including bad breath or body odor. Question: what would you do if you found out that your partner has bad breath or body odor? Would you walk away or communicate the problem, and how?
In the initial stage, you don't need to tell your partner or tell your partner actually about the way he or she or the breath is. You need to find a specific and a special way that you will present it. Sometimes you will go to the market and go and look for this mouthwash in a nicest pack way, and you present it as a gift. And sometimes you will tell the partner that, oh, let us use it and let's see how it works. And gradually, the problem will be gone, and later you can broadcast it. But when you go straight to the point, the person will be offended and there will be problem in your relationship. So the best advice is know how you go about it. Go buy the gift, present it, try and use the gift with your partner, and at the end of it, when the problem is being solved, there you can broadcast it.
Okay, yeah, for sure, I'm going to tell them. And as a gentleman, I'm very sensitive, okay? And I think Val's Day is also approaching, so it's the best opportunity for me to, like, express my love to her. Like, baby, I have this special gift for you, and this is it, that. You know, if you're going to add a perfume, like the spray, some panties and stuff like this, just to make the whole thing, like, classy and sexy. And I think she'll be okay with that. Yeah.
If you are the one, I'll tell you. Because it's person that loves someone that gives the person correction. If you don't love the person, that means you want the person to keep going and disgracing him or herself. So you have to tell the person and say, oh, see, watch it. This thing, it will give you bad name or disgrace you or mess you up somewhere. So maybe there are some makeups you need to buy, or somebody cosmetics you need to buy, to bring an end to it.
So, Israel, let me ask you this. How easy will it be for you to handle such a situation?
It's not a situation I'm going to handle it. I'm not going to handle it.
You just walk away?
I mean, it ain't going to happen.
Hey, ladies!
The first time you
Those of you who have a crush on Israel, you hear what he's saying. Make sure you get your anchor, dry or what?
Yeah.
Deodorant.
No, but I mean, the first time you encounter the person, it's a turn-off. It's going to be a turn-off. So,
but let's say that you've been walking around looking for that person, and she's the only person that made your heart beat.
Well, and in my case, it's not so much about
and it
beauty.
happened that it's not about beauty. I mean, you can meet someone, and then the moment you meet the person, Charlie, your heart they beat fast, and you get closer, and this person they smell some way. Do you walk away?
Yeah, you're gonna walk away. You're gonna walk away. Okay.
All right, so let's check what you've been saying on Facebook.
Miss Tuno, she says, he wouldn't become my partner in the first place. Bam. That's it. That's my kind of girl. Those two atrocities are serious turn-off. But if I'm able to move past it and become serious with him, I'll just do my best to help him manage or cure it. But that may happen in the next life. Certainly not in this one. That's it. Kwesi Nyantakyi says, in a situation like this, a person will need domestic knowledge, but not book knowledge to address it. I will just consult Professor Penye Jekum of UG, University of Ghana, to give me an idea to solve it. The man is endowed with avalanche home knowledge aside the book knowledge. Osman says, buy Dettol, toothbrush, and paste for hair. Encourage her to bath often and brush twice daily in order to observe correct oral and personal hygiene. And Richard says, I would find some medication for her if there are to ensure such things are over. It's not a situation that cannot be cured.
Odopa. You know, Odopa.
But the point I'm making is, unlike a situation where maybe you say snoring, you have a partner who snores.
Okay.
One, you wouldn't know until you eventually get married and you're lying in bed together and then
so you manage
he or she
it.
begins to snore. That one you manage it.
But this one you're not going.
That one you encounter, bam, it hits you. You withdraw.
And you step two, you make 2 steps backwards. Okay. Celia Kwejo Sapo says, bad breath and body odor is not love. Well, me, I'll speak to her and we'll find remedy as early as possible. For instance, honey will honey, let's brush twice a day, or honey, let's cultivate the habit of using mouthwash. I guess making this a habit and doing it together will help. Amwako Rex for the Paris says it will be after doing it, and in a polite or jovial way, I will tell her, what? Baby, you have some scent bee on you, which doesn't smell well. So what are we going to do?
If it turns out that we have been in a relationship for a while and this issue comes up, then yes, I'll be willing to do something about it. But
okay.
I mean, not before.
Not before. Before. Rich Douglas says only men who are God fearless would love to exist. But for a real man would love to stay beside my love, especially in times of difficulties. Okay.
This is no time of difficulty. Rich, please.
All right. So on that note, whether you would stay by her or you buy Ankadwa to take care of the odor and some toothpaste to take care of the bad breath, that's where we draw the curtains on the interactive segment. My name is Aisha Ibrahim. Enjoy the rest of our programs.